What is up, RC enthusiasts? Today we're going to be running the C54s, and the C54-1 right here has a 1080 ESC in it right now, HobbyPorter transmitter and receiver, and this thing performs a lot better this way. Let's go ahead and check it out. Of course, my original C54 leading the way, just so you can see the comparison between that and the RTR with a little bit better electronics. It really opens this truck up and makes it perform way better. I'm using the more old school kit tires right here on it. I have some wheel weights all around in them. They're lighter than the stock wheel weights that WPL provide, the kit wheel weights. But the smoothness of the control, the modulation, very, very good. And I still continue to upgrade this rig, so check out the next video. More upgrades on this rig for sure. Right here you can kind of see the gearbox hanging up on the 2-speed. That's because I didn't move this up to my normal, higher location. This one I kept more stock. Just like the way it would come out if you built it by instruction. But as you can tell, the C54-1 clears it pretty well because the gearbox is pretty flat on this one. So you're going to see me struggle right here with the C54-1. My original C54 right here performs pretty well. Other than that gearbox being very low, if you can just maneuver around that, it handles pretty well. You can see the tape over in the end right there. But right here you can tell it's kind of front light right now. And that's because the wheel weights are lighter than the WPL ones. And I did make a mistake right here. I'm going to point out further along this run because it gets more obvious. Because I didn't know I did this right now. So I'm just here wondering what's going on with the performance right now. It made it up this a lot easier on the first run when I had the WPL wheel weights all around. Or I think that was the second run, yeah. But as you can tell, the modulation and control, way better with a 1080 ESC. And this is still stock gearbox, plastic drive shafts. Oh, yep, gonna get a couple more of those. So this is where I realized now, something's really up. So when I went to pick up the truck, I realized there's wheel weights on the spare tire as well. I did not realize that. I intended to just put a tire back there that had no weights in it. But yes, there was weights in that one as well. So I definitely hindered the performance of this rig. And I downgraded the performance for sure from the last run. Look at that. That wouldn't have happened with the stock wheel weights because they're heavier. But as you can tell with the stickier kit tires from the original C24 RTRs I have, or not RTR, from the original C24 kits I have, the tires are a lot grippier than the stock ones. But still right here you can tell that rear wheel weights on the spare tire is definitely making the front too light to grab. It's really, really sad when I realized how horrible the performance became when I did that by accident by putting that wheel weighted tire back there. There you go. I gave up. And here we're at the hill climb. As you can tell right there, it doesn't have the counter rotating axle, so you can see the body leaning or torques to one side. That's just, you know, how it is with these things. Even the TRX 4Ms do that. But this one right here has counter rotating shaft, so it gets rid of the torque twist, and you can tell the body is a lot more leveled. Here I am giving it the beans. Surprised that those plastic drive shafts are holding up to the abuse I'm giving this rig. I'm really surprised that mine aren't breaking, but it's something I definitely will replace because I don't want it to just break randomly while I'm out there. I need it to be bulletproof like the rest of my rigs. But I do have an issue that's gonna rise right about here pretty soon. Look at that, right there. That tire stopped spinning. So one of the hexes has broken loose. It's a plastic hex and they usually break loose from the metal shaft. That's why I like to go all metal with these guys. But there you guys go. These two guys made it all the way up. And the performance of the C54-1 is definitely better this time around. And it's just going to continue to get better. And I already ran it another time after this with those other mods. And man, it's definitely getting better. And it's definitely worth the look for this one right here. Alright guys, thanks for watching as usual. And as always, stay safe out there, have fun, and go run that RC.